How to ignore reality and create your own. From the very first day you opened your eyes to this world, something began shaping you, quietly, invisibly, and without your consent. You were trained to obey 5 silent rulers. You were taught to kneel before them as if they were gods. They are your eyes, your ears, your sense of touch, taste, and smell. These 5 senses have become your unquestioned masters. They feed you a constant stream of facts, and you bow to them as though they were truth. They show you an empty bank account, and you call it proof. They present a doctor's diagnosis, and you call it fact. They echo the sound of a door slamming shut, and you call it the end. And so, you have lived as their servant, reacting to a reality they present, instead of creating your own. But there is a deeper truth. There is a law that operates behind the curtain, invisible to the senses yet shaping every moment of your life. Tonight, you will learn not just why you must ignore your current reality, but exactly how to do it. You will learn how to dethrone these tyrants and take back your power. The true source of reality. If your senses do not hold the truth, then what does? It is something you have been using all your life, though mostly without awareness. It is your own wonderful human imagination. Your imagination is not daydreaming. It is not just in your head. It is the one and only creative power in existence, God in action within you. The world your senses present is nothing more than a mirror, reflecting the beliefs and assumptions you hold within. It does not create, it only reveals what is already alive in your consciousness. This is why ignoring the evidence of the senses is not delusion, it is wisdom. It is refusing to be hypnotized by a shadow, and instead working with the light that casts it, the state of the wish fulfilled. The great secret is to live in the end, to assume and feel that your desire is already an accomplished fact, not that it will happen. Not that it might happen, that it is now, and the feeling that accompanies this assumption is not forced excitement, it is the quiet, natural ease of something already true. Ask yourself, if I already were the person I want to be, how would I feel right now? Not desperate. Not searching, but settled. At peace. Naturally certain. When you step into this inner identity, the mirror of the world has no choice but to reflect it. How to ignore reality. 1. Define your end clearly, be exact. Do you want wealth? Then decide what wealth means to you: security, freedom, a specific lifestyle. Choose the final picture. 2. Construct a simple scene. Imagine a short moment that would happen after your wish is fulfilled. For a promotion, imagine a friend saying, "Congratulations." For a new home, imagine holding the keys in your hand. 3. Enter the state akin to sleep. At night, as you drift towards sleep, relax your body and quiet your mind. This drowsy state is the gateway to your subconscious. 4. Step inside the scene, experience it in first person. Feel the handshake. Smell the coffee in your new kitchen. Touch the walls. Make it vivid. Make it real. Then, let sleep take you while still feeling it true. The law in action. A woman once desired a very specific apartment. It was already occupied, with no sign it would be available, but she refused to accept that fact. Every night before sleep, she lived inside it in imagination, feeling her furniture in place, smelling the scent of her coffee, holding the cool metal of the keys in her palm. Within weeks, the tenant unexpectedly moved out. The apartment became hers through a chain of events she could never have planned. She did not fight for it. She simply lived in the end until the world had no choice but to align. Thinking from the end. Thinking of the end means you still stand in lack, wishing for what's far away. Thinking from the end means you are already there, looking back at your old life as something past. If you had financial security now, you would feel at ease, so feel that ease now. If you had perfect health, you would feel relief, so feel that relief now. When the world shows you something contrary, see it as old news, and return to your assumption. This gentle persistence, this inner allegiance to your unseen reality, this is how you master the law, and when your new state feels natural. The outer world must conform. Do not leave this as theory, choose your new state now. Step into it. From this moment forward, live from the end as though it were already true, because in the only reality that matters. It already is, and now let us go into the silence.